Oh boy, I heard the news. And anytime there's good news, it's worth reporting. Because there's always bad news. Nobody wants to stay mired down in bad news all the time. You get depressed if you do that. Now, I have to read the good and the bad news, so bear with me on this. This was really good news when I heard it. The great city of Buffalo in New York has just now, well, not right now, but just this week, elected a socialist mayor for the city of Buffalo. Now, you might be saying, well, one socialist mayor in Buffalo. Okay, big deal, big whoop. But wait a minute, there's more. The socialist mayor happens to be a black woman, or identify as being a black woman. Now, this is superb news. I told you in another video that I made, America better start doing everything that black women tell them to do. Because, well, that'll bode well for them long term. It'll stave off a lot of pain and a lot of unnecessary sacrifices that, well, eventually will have to be made. But they don't have to be made right now and all at once. And not one to be, well, taken seriously, because I am indeed a comedian. But in all comedy, there's lots of wisdom and truth. So you take the joke as you see fit. The whole thing of it is, well, it's a socialist in Buffalo. Now, Buffalo has a long, storied history of having a lot of progressives and firebrands, and, well, a striving and very affluent socialist community. So, even with this, it was a little bit of a surprise. But it seems like Buffalo is heading in the right direction. India Walton, the now mayor-elect of Buffalo, congratulations from the Purple People's Out on winning your mayoral race. We wish you the best of luck in governing Buffalo. Now, let's be honest. Everybody is going to want India Walton to perform miracles. Anytime we, as a society, give or grant a little power to people who have been marginalized and oppressed the most in our society, people instantaneously think, now that we've given this person this modicum of power, that, well, they'll perform miracles. They'll be able to walk on water. Everything will be sunny in Philadelphia. Now, any reasonable, logical individual knows that, well, change takes time. And, well, if something is changing for the better, you know it's going to take a long time. Why? Because things can change for the worse instantaneously. I mean, you can go broke very easily. But in order to become rich, well, that takes a long time. And, well, that's just if you think about things in a capitalistic nature, which most people do, so that's why I gave that comparison. But anything, well, if you're kind of trying to lose weight, it takes more time to lose the weight than to gain the weight. So, don't be expecting all of these miracles from India Walton, is my point. Just because she's a socialist and a black woman, two things that have been hugely marginalized in American society, two things that have been hugely vilified in American society, two things that have been, well, told to by the larger community in America that everyone should be afraid of. Well, just because now it's been given a nugget and a crumb of power doesn't mean that it can, well, starve the beast, change the entire system. But it is a good first start. Well, India Walton, you have my sincere, well, gratitude, appreciation, first and foremost, for running. People don't understand or think or take the time to, well, pontificate that running for office, it requires, well, a lot of energy, a lot of, well, time and output, a lot of, well, tediousness, careful consideration, plotting. It's not a simple thing. And well, you need support. You need to be able to think that you're going to manage to win this race. And India Walton, well, she had the support and she won the race. Now, now the tough part begins. The legislation. And you know, just because India Walton is mayor, I'll leave on this note. Just because she's mayor doesn't mean she won't have any opposition in Buffalo. You know that, well, the whole apparatus. She's mayor of one city. There's the mayor of the main city. There's the governor. There's like the state legislature, the state house, the state senate. She's one domino in all of that. She's one alphabet in all of that alphabet soup. So don't have unrealistic expectations for black women, and especially black socialist women. Give her a chance to make do and change the ship. Get the ship going in the right direction. And you know, like I said before, they love to pile a lot of horse manure on the door porch and then give 10 shovels to black women and say, shovel this within 20 minutes. And if you don't get it all shoveled by 20 minutes, you're a horrible leader. You're doing a horrible job. We should have never entrusted you with that position. You know that's the bullshit that the dominant white male Anglo-Saxon community loves to do. So don't treat India Walton like that. Give her a chance. Congratulations, India. You're going to do great things. We know.